Okay, let's start the class. So today this is the continuation of the previous video. So we were studying motion chapter. Alright, now in this chapter the next topic is your uniform motion and non-uniform motion. Okay, these two are very important terms. See, what do you mean by uniform motion? Whenever an object covers equal distance, this is very important, equal distance in equal interval of time. If an object covers equal distance in equal interval of time, then that kind of motion is a uniform motion. For example, if an object is traveling 5 km in 5 seconds, right, then again 10 km in 10 seconds, then again 15 km in 15 seconds. Here see, the distance, the difference in the distance is 5 km, again 10 to 15 it is 5 km, so equal distances, right? And what is the time? 5 second to 10 second, it is again 5 second gap. 10 second to 15 second, it is again 5 second gap. So equal distances are traveling in equal interval of time. So this kind of motion is your uniform motion, right? Next is a non-uniform motion. See, non-uniform motion means if an object covers unequal distance in equal interval of time, or if an object covers equal distance in unequal interval of time, then that kind of motion is a non-uniform motion, right? See, for example, if an object is traveling 5 km in 5 seconds, okay, 7 km in 2 seconds, sorry, not 2, put it here, 10 second, and this is say 10 km, and here it is 15 second, right? Now here see, the distance is unequal. 7 minus 5 2 km, 7 minus 10 minus 7 3 km, right? But see the time, 5 second, then 10 second, then 15 second, difference is 5 second. So the time is in changing in equal interval, but the distance they are traveling is unequal. So this is your example of non-uniform motion. Or say 5 km, for this statement 5 km it takes 5 seconds, for 10 km it is taking say 11 seconds, and for 12 km it is taking say 15 seconds, right? Then see, the distance, the gap in the distance, here it is 5, here it is 2, and sorry, take it 15, right? So the distance here is 5 km, but see the time difference, 11 minus 5 6 seconds, 15 minus 11 4 seconds. So distance is equal but time is not equal. So this kind of motion is a non-uniform motion. One thing you have to keep in mind while writing the definition of uniform motion, this statement is complete, right? But when you are asked to write the definition of non-uniform motion in class 9th, I am telling, then you have to write this definition plus this definition, both definition you have to write by putting or, because this two statement completes the non-uniform motion. Okay, only single definition if you write, then it is incomplete answer. Clear? Now come to the next topic of this chapter. This is your uniform circular motion. Alright, what do you mean by uniform circular motion? See, motion of a body moving with constant speed in a circular path, and that kind of motion is your uniform circular motion. Okay, keep this in mind. See, for example, this is the circular path. Okay, so obviously if there is circular path, then it will have some radius. Say this is your r, small r, right? Now keep this in mind. Motion, what I have written, motion of a body moving with constant speed, right? It is very important that you will write the constant speed and you cannot write the constant velocity, because velocity is continuously changing in case of your uniform circular motion, right? I mean to say, in circular motion velocity is constantly changing. And what do you mean by that velocity is constantly changing? See, velocity, as you know, I have already told that it is a vector quantity, right? So it has magnitude as well as direction. Clear? Now the thing is that magnitude, for example, it is 5 meter per second in this case. Okay, so it is possible that 5 meter per second this magnitude is constant. This is possible, but this is not possible that the direction is constant, because in circular motion at each and every point, irrespective of how much you want to control, at each and every single point the direction of the object is changing. That is the reason it is undergoing through the circular motion. If the direction will not change, then the object will move in a this way. If at this point the direction is not changing, then the object will go straight, because it is the natural tendency of the object to move in a straight line, right? So whenever the direction will not change, the object will travel straight. It will not execute the circular motion. So at each and every point the direction is changing, and if the direction is changing, then as velocity is a vector quantity, so the ultimate velocity is changing. So you cannot write with constant velocity, you have to write constant speed. Clear? So this is a uniform circular motion. Now there are two important things to be remembered. First point is, uniform circular motion is an accelerated motion, right? What do you mean by accelerated motion? I have already told you what do you mean by acceleration. Acceleration means change in velocity with respect to time, and just now I have told you that in circular motion at each and every single point velocity is changing. So if there is a change in velocity, then that motion is an accelerated motion. It will have acceleration. So this is that point. Uniform circular motion is an accelerated motion. Clear? Second point is, the acceleration of the body having uniform circular motion is called centripetal acceleration. This is a new term for you, which is there in case of circular motion. In straight line motion or in rectilinear motion, there is no centripetal acceleration. But in case of circular motion, there is a term centripetal acceleration, and this centripetal acceleration A is given by v square upon r, right? Where v is the speed by which the body is executing circular motion, and r, this r is the radius of this circular path in which the object is executing circular motion. Clear? So v square by r will give you the value of centripetal acceleration. So this centripetal acceleration, as acceleration is also vector quantity, so it will have some direction. So the direction of the centripetal acceleration is towards the center of the circular path. Clear? I hope this uniform circular motion is clear. The centripetal acceleration will find in this way. So now this is your complete motion chapter, and these are the important terms which I have told you in the 3 videos, right? So if you can refer any of the videos, I have mentioned the names also in the title of the videos, so it will be easy for you to search. And if you have any doubt regarding these topics, then you can ask in the comment section below, and if you like the video, then press the like button and subscribe the channel. See, more number of subscribers, more frequent you will get the videos. Clear? And again I am telling, if you have any doubt, you can ask, or there is a email ID also in the about section of the channel. You can email me also your doubts or questions, right? Thanks.